Good Monday morning, everybody. Good Monday morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All are welcome. Silly. All right, let's take a look at this crazy upside down world. See if we can make some sense out of it. So today, mistakes or not, I'm just going to put this up. So fingers crossed. Last week, I know a lot of you guys said, just put it up anyway. There's mistakes in it. There are, I redid the video like 6 times. And, I was reading on the same thing. So I was really tired of reading on that because it was yucky energies. Marjorie Taylor Greene and the Utah senator guy, and anyway, I'm just like, ugh. I'm gonna still try to read on him again, but I already know the answers. So, but anyway, the video broke up into like 6 pieces. Sound was missing. I mean, it was bizarre. So, sometimes we just got to go outside and play. Anyway, a lot of upside down energy in this world. So let's just take a look at the week where we're going with this, because I think some things are going to be revealed. I don't know if it's going to be the January 6th, if stuff is coming out there. Let's look at that. Let's look at Ukraine. And certainly, I thought I'd look at the little pumpkin patch kids or crew. Look into the pumpkin patch. And of course, that means the Halloween deck. Woohoo! All right. So let's just look at, the week ahead. What can we expect in the week ahead? And I'm going to break it up a little bit. I'm going to break it up into the U.S., Europe, and then that other little continent down below, Australia, New Zealand. I know, it's different. I know. Both of them talk funny. Okay, see? That should be edited out, and it's not going to be. All right, U.S. week ahead. What should we look at? 3 cards, please. U.S., what should we look ahead? I heard finances. I heard something as I shuffled U.S. Ooh, karma. Ooh, red. Oh, hang on. I gotta look. I gotta make sure that's red, because it might be... No, it's red. It's red. It's not brown. Oh. So here, what we have in the U.S., something's going to be coming out. It could be financial, because that's what I heard, but it feels there's obviously a lot of anger. Something's going to be revealed that comes out this week that's going to cause a lot of people to see red. And looks like whatever they're on, their footing, their base, the earth that they're on is like burning up. And I'm not seeing fires, although clearly you have a lot of fires in Arizona and New Mexico. But I feel like this is part of political stuff happening. Certainly, if you look at it in Earth terms, because it was Earth Day last week, there is some karma that's coming around, and the earth is pissed. And it's going to start fires. Now, I don't really believe the earth gets angry, sad, happy. I know that it feels better for certain things, but that's something I should probably look into. Does the earth feel? Does the earth feel? As somebody who looks into shamanic practices, does the earth feel? Let's just throw some cards on that. Does the earth have feelings? Because we just walk along. Somebody gave me a snarky comment because I said F-250s are not efficient vehicles for transporting people. And I got a snarky comment. I'm like, really? You think an F-250, big Ford, 2-ton truck is efficient? She goes, it's to haul big loads. I didn't even go there, but so often you see people driving around in these big trucks and it's just one person and there's nothing in the truck. My Republican sister, she doesn't watch. Why? Because she's a Republican. No. So there's so many people that don't even think about the choices they make on the planet. So let's ask, does the planet have feelings? That flew out, whatever that means. I could look at my cheat sheet, but okay, does the planet have feelings? Does the planet? Andrea's cards really didn't like it. This blue one did not want to go in. So the peaceful, calming energy. Does the planet have feelings? 3 cards. Oof. Well, I don't know if the planet has feelings, but the message that we get, imprisoned, brown card, the S card, crap card, and it's screaming out for balance. We knew that. So, does it have feelings? Well, it doesn't like to be imprisoned with all this stuff. It wants to be set free. All right. Speaking of being set free, let's look at Marjorie Taylor Greene, because when Sheila and Lori and I read on that, Sheila mentioned, and that's on her channel, she mentioned that she thought Greene had an earpiece, and I thought something was going on, that she was getting messages, and I know she isn't that psychic, although she probably is, but I don't think she practices it. I thought she was looking over at her counsel to get information, how to respond, and Sheila goes that she thought she had an earpiece in. So let's look at that. Earpiece. Did Marjorie Taylor Greene have an earpiece? Was she getting messages from somebody in the courtroom? Let's just leave it like, no, let's ask earpiece, earpiece, earpiece. Did she have an earpiece? Did she have an earpiece? Oh, another color card. Okay. What is that? Hang on. I think it's fuchsia. Okay. So she's got lightning. Her house is upside down. And it's what she knows. With the crown chakra color. Her house is upside down. What she knows. Let me pull a couple more. I think yes. Rabbit ears. Did she have something in there? Her journey is so upside down. And the final card I pulled, I know what that color is. Pink. So, for those of you who are new, I have a hard time with colors, as if you couldn't tell. So, let's drop this down so you can see where I'm going with this. There we go. So, this could be a lightning bolt. This could be the yellow brick road. To me, it feels like it's more of a lightning bolt that's going to turn her house upside down. And it's because that what she knows is upside down. She's not letting it out. Her mode of transportation, her mode of delivering something goes back to being upside down. So she was listening to something from, which was, did she have an earpiece? And that's totally illegal. So let's just keep going in with that dark card. Yikes. So I think that she is going to be on the ballot. I don't think they have enough time to take her off the ballot, because that has to be done by the end of May. And from what I read, it's a federal thing, not a state thing. So this is an amendment to the Constitution that's federal, so Congress or the DOJ has to take it up and dole out some kind of punishment. I believe it gets just so dang confusing. But I see that the voters just are done with her. And Boobert too. All right. Marjorie Taylor, where are you going? And why did I just see that all that transportation, where are you going, it came in upside down? So, Marjorie Taylor Greene, where are you going? Where is your political career going in the House of Representatives? Where's your political career going? House of Representatives. Where is your political career going? Where is Marjorie Taylor Greene's political career in the House of Representatives going? It's going to the future. The truth is going to come out. It's not going to be redacted. Oh, world leaders. Just do my... Didn't we already get that? Yes, we did. Her transportation, her way forward, it's backwards. Did you see me? I put these all in different places. Another lightning strike. And it could be her path, her yellow brick road path. Foreign. Okay, so let me ask this. So it looks like her future. Hang on, I'm moving it down, pulling it down. There you go. So it looks like her future is going to be exposed, where she has ties to world leaders. Her mode of transportation, maybe to these world leaders, is going to be kind of a shock. And then I got the foreign card again. So let's just ask. Let's just ask. And look how I do this. In case we get those cards again. Are those, I'm going to pull it up. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. There we go. Okay, are those, is Marjorie Taylor Greene's foreign money going to be exposed? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene and her foreign money going to be exposed? What to believe, truth. It's upside down. So again, lies to many people. But it's talking about the gift. She is hiding many donors. Something's going to happen that she is it's going to be exposed that she had a lot of gifts coming out. And when I was shuffling this, I heard of her boyfriend, Bouffant Boy, who was in the courtroom. So, wow. Okay, let's move on away from her. Let's look at, I was going to look at Mike Lee, but let's look at the other knucklehead, the big liar. I didn't say that. That's not what I meant. McCarthy. And I saw that, and again, I was right in my previous reading that I didn't put up. Let me see. Oh, that just says I wasn't. Anyway, it's, see, I should edit that, but it's just going out there. I don't even know where I was going with it. Oh, I was going to say that some of the Republicans that normally follow McCarthy are going to go, no, this is BS. We're not going to follow you anymore. And that happened. I saw some Republicans, some MAGA Republicans going, this guy can't be trusted anymore. So at the moment, his voice, whatever that is diminished a little bit. But people forget so easy because we have been trained for the past 5 years just to forget things. Oh, that didn't happen. I mean, can we even remember Sarah Huckabee and all her lies? I want to read on Asa Hutchinson. I think that's his name, governor of Arkansas, who said he's a Republican. He said, "Yeah, we need another vision for the party. This is crazy," which I agree with. And Asa, he's a young man. Well, at least he's not 88 years old. We just need new, fresh ideas, not these old, stale ones. All right. I'm going to get in trouble for that, too. Should delete that, but I'm not gonna. All right. What am I looking at again? I forgot. Damn. Okay, we're going to look at Asa Hutchinson. I'm going to pull out new deck. Asa. So he came out and he said that he's tired of the political landscape, where it is, where it's going. Trump should just go away, and there should be new leadership in the Republican Party. Somebody that's looking forward instead of looking backwards. Now, he didn't say he was running, but he didn't say he wasn't. And he said it in such a way that he said it something like, I am considering it. I'm not announcing it yet, but I am considering it. I'm looking at both sides. Should I? Shouldn't I? And I'm like, well, that's refreshing. Because normally these politicians, they go, oh, well, I haven't decided. I haven't, I'm not going to say anything. I mean, they're all so cagey, and it's like, just tell the truth. Oh, yeah, that thing, the truth. As much as you know it. I mean, obviously things change, and that's where McCarthy, that's what I was reading on. That's where he comes up. I'll get to him next. That's where, he could have said, things change. But no, he didn't. I didn't say that. I didn't mean it that way. BS. Yes, you did. Okay, back. Switch gears. Okay. Asa Hutchinson. So he is the governor that he was, I think it's Arkansas, for 2 terms. And so he cannot run again. So what is he doing? Where's his political career going? Where's his political career going? Asa Hutchinson. 6 cards. Because he hasn't even, decided, but he's exploring it. He's setting up a pack. Oh, jeez. Asa Hutchinson. Wow. Riding in as a winner. 6 of Wands. Well, I tell you what. Looking at him, I would vote for him. I don't agree with his policies, but just his demeanor is such a refreshing. If I had to, right? If it's like, okay, you have to vote for a Republican, who are you going to vote for? Well, I would look at him. I was talking with Nancy Jean's Garden, and she did something where she had 3 politicians. 2 of them came from wealthy families. One of them had health issues. One of them liked to take a couple of sips, or 5. And another one came from humble backgrounds, plain spoken, and whatever. And who would you vote for based on that information? And people were going, well, I'll vote for the person that came from humble backgrounds, beginnings, didn't have a lot of money, and that was Hitler. So you got to really watch. You got to really be careful. This guy, you don't know. You got to dig into really what he's about. You can't go on sound bites. I was reading my news feed, and I'm like, okay, are they just teasing me to drag in? And I go, yeah, they are. This is the opposite of what they're talking about. I click it and I go, I was right. I'm psychic when it comes to reading news headlines. All right, Asa. He's riding in as a winner. This is good. He's got some momentum. It's being challenged by, or covered by, or crossed by the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning, a new truth, a new point of view. And it's got the crown on it too. He's riding in as a winner, and he's got the crown. At the base of the reading, moving on. And this is, so we're talking about his political future. He has to move on from his governor position. And I think that he is the head of the board of governors, the president, or whatever that means. But he's got to move on. In the past, as it relates to the future, is he does have a younger vision of things. He does have a vision. He's looking forward. He's not looking to the past. So I find that extremely refreshing. Let me drop this down so y'all can see what I'm seeing there. Okay. At the top, we have the King of Wands. You don't get to be king by being a page. You have a lot of experience. He is a governor. You have a lot of leadership ability. And the final card, Knave of Swords. And to me, I look at this and I go, yeah, you're kind of swinging for the fences. But he is starting on a new journey. And there may be some battling. Well, I know there is. If he's going up into the Republican battlegrounds, and he's going to listen to Trump, and Trump has already said, you're stupid. We all need to vote for Sarah Huckabee. So he's got some challenges ahead of him. But none of these are like horrible cards. These are all really good cards. Two young energies that he's bringing forth. New fights here with this one. And he better be careful that he doesn't pick fights that don't matter, because we can go down that path, and if somebody like offends us a little bit, we go down the path that really doesn't make any sense to go down there, except we're trying to make the other person feel bad, which we think is going to make us feel good, and it really makes us feel worse. So I just think he needs to pick his battles with this card. But he's got that. He's got the Sword of Truth. All right, Asa Hutchinson, I think, I didn't get any, is he running? Is he going to move forward? Right now, he's exploring it. And that's what the cards say. That's what the cards say. And if he was watching, my advice from the cards, because as you all know, the cards don't lie. Pick your battles. All right. Let's look at, I wanted to look at Mark Meadows. Is that right? Is that who? No, not Mark Meadows. Maybe I don't want to look at this guy. I can't remember his name. Chief of Staff. I see his name. I'm sorry. See, I should edit this, but I can't. But I can't. I'll get back to it later. Oh my God, this is horrible. I did want to look at Florida and Disney. Disney is not... do you guys remember packing and moving from one house to another, one apartment to another? Do you know how hard it was? Can you imagine Disney doing that? Oh my God. Now, I know Disney is really peeved at this. But they're not so peeved at it that they're going to pack up. But they have a year to figure this out. So, let's look at it a couple different ways. Let's look at the people in those counties. What are they feeling towards their governor? What are those people feeling towards their governor? The people in the counties that are now being faced with a $3,000 tax bill per household. I think that's what they said. What? One second. Mark Meadows. See, you guys are going to now give me comments. Yes, please edit. Please. All right. How are the people in Florida thinking about their governor when they see their tax liability? Do I need any more cards? They are seeing red. That's not Republican red. They are pissed. They are like beyond livid. Someone's going. Someone is leaving. Now, it was all about them. And I think, I was asking about the people. They're fed up. They're going, you know what? Maybe it's time to go. Maybe it's time for us to go and get out of here. The red card, the black card, time to go. Now, whether they will or not, it's probably not. This could be Disney too. Disney is seeing red. They're so angry. But will they move? No. But I asked about the people. What are they thinking? Who are they thinking? What is that upside down transportation card about? Is it them leaving? Is it the governor leading? I don't even want to say his name. Yellow, happy, happiest place on earth. I don't know what that card means. Is that don't say gay? Is that don't say gay? Hang on. So if this is the male card, I just wanted to make sure so nobody, and I should delete that. I should know. Point it up. Upside down. Is that I don't know. Huh. This is Disney. So who was thinking about leaving? I said, is this Disney? I got a bullseye. And it's all about this don't say gay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's ask this. Oh my God, 36 minutes. Okay, and I got to get to Mark Meadows. I'm not going to get to the other ones. I'll do it later. Are corporations going to be... Are corporations going to start standing up and saying enough is enough? I'm seeing Florida. I'm seeing people just not wanting to go there. Is it going to become like this? I don't know. It's crazy. All right. Our corporation's going to start having a bigger voice. And then I'm going to end with Mark Meadows. Yes, fast. It's going to happen fast. Baby blue, calming energy, friendship coming together. As soon as we stop looking at the labels we put on people, their sexuality, what they do, just because a book says it's not right to do something because it was written by an old man, and then people abuse that language and twist it around, and they twist it into hate, and it should be all about love. All right, speaking of love, let's look at Mark Meadows. I gotta use the Halloween deck. Mark Meadows. So what's going on with him? Last draw with the Halloween deck. What's going on with Mark Meadows? Marky Mark. Now Wahlberg's all mad at me. Don't say that. Mark, are you going to be the laughing stock? Oh, that popped out. Are you going to be the laughing stock? So, for those of you who are new, when I read my Halloween deck, Trump is Mr. Pumpkinhead, because it seems like in that card he's got like candy coming out of his head. It's all sugary. It's not good. But so this card flew out. Mark Meadows, King of Pumpkins. Oh, they're very good. King of Pumpkins. The other card that was there, the High Priestess. So there's secrets that, obviously, he has secrets on the King of Pumpkins. And when I pulled that High Priestess, I had secrets are coming out. That's what I heard in my head. Secrets are coming out. And the High Priestess could be an intuition card too, using your higher source, using your, what you know is true. Mark Meadows. Let's just do 6 cards real quick. How are you being looked at? How are you being looked at in the next month? Let's let this pass, and then what are people thinking of you next month to 3? New beginnings. But first you got to go through the old stuff. And it's being challenged or crossed by the moon. I'm going to drop this down. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. There we go. We good? We good? So it's the crazies howling at the moon. And there's this card, when I look at it in this deck, so it's the werewolf, and that werewolf changes. And don't we have an eclipse? A lunar eclipse? Huh. Look at Mr. Pumpkinhead down there. Yikes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something. Now, I don't know if Mr. Pumpkinhead is upset about, all those texts that he leaked out. And Mr. Pumpkinhead may be saying, no, we're good with Mark Meadows. We're good. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because look at that face. Look at that face down there. He's just, yikes. Please don't tell. Please. The base of the reading is the sun. In the past, he has the 2 of bats. This is all about his choices that he needs to make. This is the 2 of swords, blind decision. And it feels like it's a hard decision in other decks. In this deck, not so much. It's just cross your heart and take a path. It'll be okay in this one. But what really intrigues me is the cat playing with Mr. Pumpkinhead down at the bottom. And he does have bats in his belfry. He's flying around. The Hermit. Now the Hermit to me, this card is like a little bit of a magician card. He can create something, but it's really him being isolated. And the last card, cards don't lie. Mr. Pumpkinhead. Mr. Pumpkinhead. Looky there. Hee hee. All right, Mark Meadows, where are you going in 3 months? Is he going to hand January 6th Mr. Pumpkinhead and all his candy-colored cheeseburgers or whatever he eats? Clearly, he's tied to Mr. Pumpkinhead. So he's got the moving on card, the death card, with a bit of craziness, change, howling at the moon. And he's got the sun card down here at the base. It's like, to me, it feels like, you know, no matter what happens, he's still going to have some people that are going to be that are going to be okay with what he does. Let me just ask, is Mr. Pumpkinhead, is Mark Meadows in a month to 3 months, is this good for the Ace of Pumpkins, Mr. Pumpkinhead? Is this good for the Ace of Pumpkins, Mr. Pumpkinhead? Is what Mark Meadows is concocting as a hermit. You know, he's going to kind of go away as much as he can, stay out of the news, but he's going to be making something up. Is this about January 6th? Is this about January 6th commission? Sun. World leaders. Uh-oh. Time's running out. He's going to shed some light on who is the world leader then? Mr. Pumpkinhead. And time is running out. Time is upside down. It's illusion, delusion. There's no hands on that clock. All right. 47 minutes. Yikes. This was going to be short. And it would have been shorter if I edited it, but I didn't. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all. Appreciate your comments. Tomorrow, Anne-Marie and I are going to be reading from ET cards. She has her contact cards. I have my contact cards. And I'll pull out my Starman cards too. So it'll be a galactic trip through whatever. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you all for watching. Peace and love.